Okay, I've seen a lot of people doing Project Pan, and I also have quite a couple of products that I'm going to be doing a part of my Project Pan as well. So, just to start off, generally, I do not have this much stuff. What I tend to like to do is to buy in advance for the year so that I don't have to buy for the rest of the year. However, I have accumulated quite the amount of things, as you can see. So I'm just going to be going through everything. I've got 3 toothpastes. It is quite a lot. However, one of them is my everyday toothpaste. You can see it's nearly finished. I like to write the date on it just to see how long it would last me. I started doing that. I need to do it with the rest of my products. I have got another toothpaste for my toiletry bag. It's obviously not toiletry sized, but yeah, when this one finishes, I will replace it with this one here. And then when that one finishes, it'll be replaced by this one. What I would like to do, because obviously just having a look around, there is tons of plastic, as you can obviously see. I know that plastic has its place and that I think it would be a bit impossible to have no plastic everything. However, I would like to make an effort to just reduce the amount of plastic I use. And so yeah, so toothpaste wise, these are the toothpaste I've got. This one's nearly finished. So like I say, that's good at least. Then we've got my conditioners. You can see I've already made an effort to buy a sustainable product. This is a plastic-free conditioner bar. I am excited to use it. I haven't had a chance yet because a friend of mine had a lot of shampoos and conditioners that didn't work for her hair type, which she gave to me, which is really sweet of her. So I'm going to be using up as many bottled products as I can first. Also because if you look at just how much space the bar takes as opposed to the bottles, it takes a far less space, and I really just want to clear out a lot of my space with all of these products. So I'm going to actually just make a pile quickly of all the products that will be going back into my bathroom. And obviously that's for my toiletries, so I'll put that one side and then I'll put my other toothpaste aside. So currently this is the conditioner that I'm using. It is actually still quite full, so it will last me a couple of months. Okay, then these are my new conditioners that I will be putting away. So I will move them there. Shampoo is probably my biggest problem at the moment. I have 6 bottles. Again, a lot of these were given to me, but even so, I had 3 of them by myself first, which is a lot of shampoo. I don't think anybody needs that much. So at the moment, this bottle is nearly finished. I've marked it and I plan to finish it within this week or next week, followed by this bottle, which has got quite a little bit of shampoo. I don't know if you'll catch it in the light. I don't think so. But yeah, there's basically 2 washes or something left in there. So these 2 are going to be the bottles that I will be working on finishing first. Also, excuse the floor, needs a vacuum. And then we have got my shampoo bottle that was open. That's about halfway now. This will be the next bottle to be used up after this order. And then I've got 3 brand new bottles of shampoo, which is a bit much. I do only have 1 lotion, which is still a new lotion. It's quite a nice lotion as well, actually. So I don't need to worry about lotion and finishing it up. I've also got body oils. I probably won't repurchase the body oils. I just don't see it necessary. The tissue oil I do like to use, so this I'd probably repurchase once finished. But at this moment in time, it doesn't really bother me. I don't use a lot of it, and I think this bottle will last me quite a long time. The next category that I have a huge excess of things in would be my body wash section. I do generally use bar body wash, but I decided to treat myself and get shower gel. So these I will make an effort to finish up, and then I'm probably just going to go back to bar soap. It's cheaper, and they also find they last longer. This one is half used. I'm not going to show you. It looks really gross, but yeah, this one's going to be half used, and then once I've used this up, I'm going to be moving on to a body wash, just like I say, to get rid of bottles that are currently cluttering up my space. the next category would be my deodorants. I currently have 3. I don't find it to be too many, just based on the fact that this one is my toiletry deodorant, because obviously it's not a liquid, so I like to travel with it. It's just easier. And then I've got the one I'm currently using, which you can see it's brand new, basically just started using it. So yeah, and then I've got a backup as well. I've also got micellar water, but I don't often use it. I don't really wear makeup, so only the times I do wear makeup, I will use micellar water to clean it off, which like I say, is not very often. I've also got hair removal cream, which you can actually see by the light coming in. It's also about halfway. I don't really like it. I don't find it works as well as shaving, so once this is gone, I won't be replacing it. It will be gone forever. The next product is my face wash. I've only got one, and this one as well. As soon as it finishes, I might still use this brand, but just their bar of soap version. But these bottles tend to last me a year, so I don't panic if I've got plastic here. The next is my sunscreen, which is almost nearly finished. This one I will be replacing with a natural sunscreen, just based on the fact that a lot of sunscreens have some really bad ingredients. I don't know about this one, but I can only assume so. But yeah, I'd like to replace with something more natural. The next is my hair oil, which lasts a pretty long time. So this one I'm not too panicked about. When I use it up, I probably won't purchase it again. We'll see how I feel. I've also got feminine wash, which I probably won't repurchase either. Actually I will, just in the bar version. I won't repurchase the bottle is what I mean to say. Yeah. And then lip ice, I've been pretty good. I have only this big jar of Vaseline that I've just been putting into this little container, and then when I finish up the container, I refill it with Vaseline, and then I pop it back in my handbag. So you can see it's got Vaseline in, and I just refill it every time I use it up. And yeah, that's basically everything I need to use up, which is quite a lot of stuff. But as I sort of make progress, because I think within the next 2 weeks or so, I'll probably finish a toothpaste, these 2 shampoos, this bar of soap, and my sunscreen. And then whatever I decide to replace with, I'll obviously show that. And yeah, the eco alternatives that I've sort of choose. But yeah, so far this is everything I need to get rid of, which is not too bad in terms of most products, but in terms of my conditioners, my body washes, shampoos, that sort of thing, it's a bit overwhelming. And it's just, in terms of space, not very good as well. This is a lot of space. It takes up too much space. I've also currently packed quite a couple of products in this box here, just to keep them out of my space for the meantime. But you can see this box is full, and like, obviously there's still a few things that are not going to be able to fit in. However, I do think that this box will be used up and made lighter pretty quickly. So yeah, this is just quite a lot, to be honest with you. Way too much space being taken up. So yeah, these are all my extras, and then once I finish up a product, this will be my shop box that I will come and pick up a new product in. Okay, so far it's been 2 weeks, and the products that I finished within the week that I said they would finish was my bar of soap, and all I've replaced it with this body wash. Then the rest has been taking a lot longer than I actually thought, so that's quite impressive. But I did finally finish the shampoo, and I will be replacing it with this shampoo over here, because it's the next smallest one. Then the sunblock and the toothpaste are still going. So yeah, I'm not going to keep the empties. This I'm going to put into recycling for the people who like to take the recycling here in South Africa. And then the bar of soap didn't completely finish, it broke, but I find that most of it ends up just breaking into more bits. So I used up as much of it as I could, and I've got a tiny piece that I'm not going to show, but it's put it away so that when I get a soap saver bag, I can put it in the bag and use it up. as like an extra bar of soap. So yeah, so far 2 products gone in 2 weeks. Okay, I finally finished this sunscreen. I don't know why it's not zooming in, and I'm going to be replacing it with a natural sunscreen with natural ingredients, just because I've obviously haven't heard really good things about chemical sunscreen. So I'm going to show you the one that I'm going to be replacing it with. Okay, I'm going to be replacing it with this Young in the Sun Mango Butter. It's a natural sunscreen. It's got very clean ingredients: shea butter, coconut oil, mango butter, jojoba, carrot seed oil, avocado oil, and zinc oxide. And I'm excited to use it. Even though it comes in plastic, I think that cleaner ingredients, I just want to be cleaner in general, and whether that's through packaging or ingredients, I'm going to make an effort to move in a more sustainable direction. So this is what's going to be replacing the chemical sunscreen. And this is the bar of soap I was actually talking about that's left of the bar of soap I had. This is quite small, so I'm just going to keep it for a soap saver. And yeah. Hey, I have finally finished my toothpaste, and I've decided that I'm not going to be replacing it with the one from our toiletry bag. I'm actually going to be using the new one. So yeah, that's so far every product I've finished thus far.